Hey, yeah. So I wanted to give a ministry update. So it is August 1st, 2024, and that means we only have 6 months until we plan on leaving. 6 months. So what does that look like? So we will be leaving for the Philippines to finish midwifery school with a new life. And yeah, basically, we have been working in ministry, missions, and birth work for the last 10 years. And I've trained doulas. I've been a childbirth educator, a doula myself, and started midwifery school here in the US. And as we have really built that ministry of coming alongside women from all communities and cultures, and then training up doulas from all communities and cultures, we have just felt the call to take the next step. And the next step would be going into midwifery with the goal to eventually train up believers to be midwives, like we've been training up believers to be doulas. And so we know that there are three times in a person's life when they're most open to spiritual things, that is birth, death, and marriage. And so death is already overseen by pastors and allow them to share the gospel through the funeral. And marriage ceremonies are overseen by a pastor and have an opportunity to share the gospel. And so birth is really this special time in a person's life where they're seeking and searching for spiritual things. And normally it's not something where a pastor is at, unless it's his own kids, of course. And so it allows a huge opportunity for women to come alongside of women during this season and be a part, a small part of witnessing the miracle of life. And so we're super excited about that with only 6 months to do this big task. We know that God's a big God. And if He opens the door and makes a way, then we are going to do everything we can to be obedient in that. And so we're taking this huge step of faith and planning on moving in the month of February to Davao, Philippines. And I'm actually funny, I'm wearing my shirt today. This is the shirt that I got when we were visiting in March, training up doulas in Manila, and got to visit the birth center. And so we're just super excited about the possibilities of, we've just seen how much the Lord has used birth work as a doula and childbirth educator to come alongside growing families. How much more of an opportunity to pour into families through midwifery and be able to be their provider as well. And such a trusted and sacred relationship. So we're super excited about that. I want to invite you guys to join us in prayer as we have big goals and big things that need to happen in order to make this big move in only a few short months. And so, what does that look like? So, our prayer request right now is for more opportunities to just share the ministry, share what God has done in the last 10 years, what we hope He'll do in the next 5 to 10 years through our family, through birth work as ministry. And yeah, and so my goal is to do partner development and partnership development with at least three people each week, share with at least three people each week, and invite them and give them the invitation to join this ministry that is just spreading the gospel through tangible, hands on needs, meeting them through maternity care and prenatal care, postpartum care, but also to share the gospel in words. And so the first thing that I'll do when we get over there is we'll do um, cultural learning and language learning. And so I have to pass a competency test in language and able to do prenatals with these women in the clinic. And so I will be learning language to begin with as a foundation and a base to start meeting with people. And then after that, I hope to continue to grow my language as it's a huge part. It's really hard to care for women if you can't speak to them. And I hope that Josh will also be taking language. His will be a little different because his will be, standard communication and goods and services, things like that, uh, language learning versus mine will be more, you know, physiological birth, right? So it'll look a little different if I can ask, how she's feeling and learning about pregnancy concerns and issues where that's not going to be the language he learns. So we'll have different language learning. And then the kids will have different opportunities for school. So we're still looking into what those are, but they'll most likely continue their homeschooling journey. And then even if there is a school opportunity, Aisley will still be preschool, and so she'll be home as well. And so that just sets up a different stage of roles and responsibilities. As I'll be a full-time college student with clinicals, and Josh will be doing some ministry outside the home, but also ministry in the home, and switching some roles there. So I just wanted to make this recording to kind of pinpoint today's August 1st. Today is literally the countdown to 6 months and what that looks like. So I haven't looked like recently, but we were at about 25% of what we needed for one-time gifts. And we are at like 22% of what we need for continuous monthly gifts in order to make this happen and to be able to go. So we are just praying into that, praying into opportunities to share and speak and invite more people to be a part of what God has been doing through our family, through our ministry, which is Created to Birth. And so, yeah, I just know that this is such a huge, big task. And I want to document how the Lord provides, not just for our family, but as a testimony to who He is, and to inspire others who are going through mission support raising and moving across the world, or even potentially becoming a New Life student. Because I know that I've searched for lots of materials and stories and things, trying to figure out what does the life look like as a New Life student. And I haven't been able to find as much as I wanted to help prepare us as individuals and family to be able to go over there. So I want to help to document this journey as well, for our partners, for our friends, for our family, and for future students and future missionary midwives. So that's really all I have. I hope to be able to update with larger percentages as we get closer, maybe even share a little bit more about our testimonies and about how we go about partnership development and whatever else would be helpful to you guys. Like, I want this to be something that helps to inspire, helps to point people in the right direction, helps to bring people into the ministry as well. So yeah, so August 1st, 2024, we start the 6-month countdown to moving overseas.